Okay, this is gonna be part 2. I'm making part 2 right now. So let's continue. Here's a Nokia 3100. No, carrier it's on. Here's a Wiko F100. Don't know, carrier it. This one's unlocked actually. Here's a Sony Ericsson Quickshare. Don't know, carrier it's on. Here's a Nokia 8310. This one's unlocked. Here's a ZTG X760 Hello Kitty phone on Optimus. The battery was bloated, so I threw it out. Here's a Sony Ericsson T2 80i. Here's a Nokia 2760. I forgot what carrier it's on. Here's a Nokia C101. Here's a Samsung Galaxy 50 watts Brazilian phone. I'm still not sure what carrier it is on. I'd say Vivo BR. Anyway, here's a Motorola Razr. Here's a Nokia 100. Here's another Motorola Razr. Here's this LF phone. Still not sure why I wasn't able to get this one to charge. Here's a Sony Ericsson J120i. These here all work. Here's a Wiko SingSlam on Vodafone. Here's a Motorola W375. No carrier it's on. Here's a Sony Ericsson Yando. Here's a Nokia 100, another one. Here's a BlackBerry 8900 on Vodafone. All these phones here so far work. The rest of the phones I'll be showing at this point on are either untested or broken. Here's an Acer G520. I don't have a charger for this one. Here's a Ericsson T20. I also don't have a charger for this one. Here's a Hajinu Global Handy. Still don't have the correct charger. That doesn't work with the Nokia charger. Here's another Nokia 3310. This one's one of the broken phones. It doesn't work. Same with this phone here. This Alcatel HC800 also doesn't work. Here's a Huawei P9 Lite Mini. This one, red light of death. Here's a Motorola V980. This one's an untested one. Don't have a charger for this one. Here's a Nokia 3210. This one, I forgot what's wrong with it. I forgot. Here's an iPhone 4. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that I'm not doing phone class. I wasn't doing videos for a while now due to stuff happening in real life. I think I already said this in part 1. Here's an LG Maximo L4 on mail. This one is boot looping. Here's a Fujitsu phone. This one I don't know what's wrong with it. Here's a Motorola 350. This one's untested one. Don't have a battery for this one. These two are untested. Here's a Bosch GSM509. Here's an Ericsson GA628. Don't have chargers for these. Here's a Nokia C101. This one doesn't work. Here's a Siemens C65. This one I don't have a battery and charger. The battery was bulged. Here's a Samsung Galaxy Young 2. This has to be the strongest smartphone I have. But it's bricked. Here's an Ericsson GF197 or 190 or GF198. I'm not sure still. I think it's a GF197. This one don't have a charger for this one. This one is now the oldest phone in my collection. It even predates the Motorola Flare. It's a German phone because it has the U thing. But Ericsson was made in Sweden, not Germany. It also has the TES antenna, but it broke. The part where you put the antenna broke, so meaning the antenna can fall easily. Here's a Blueboo D1. This one's water damaged. Here's a Huawei Ascend no, I've forgotten, but Red Light of Death Plus completely shattered. Here's a Bosch GSM 509. Don't have a charger for this one. Here's a Motorola Series 50 broken battery connector. Here's a Samsung Chat 222. This one is locked. Here's an Alcatel One Touch Easy DB. Don't have a charger for this one. Here's an Alcatel One Touch Max. Don't have a charger for this one either. Here's I forgotten, but I think that's a Lake. Yeah, that's a Lake. Lake New York phone. Doesn't turn on. Here's a Philips Stega. This one doesn't work. Here's a Telit GM711. Here's an LG Shine on TMN. This one is on TMN. This one's on Vodafone. Don't have chargers for these. And this V980 here is on Vodafone. I think I skipped out this one. I'm not sure. Here's a Motorola C139. This one I don't have the charger for this one. Here's a Samsung SGX 480. Also don't have a charger for this one. Here's an Alcatel One Touch Easy. I don't have a charger for this one either. Here's a Sharp GX 29. This one's untested. Here's a... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this one was a MIMO phone back in the day. Those TMN old school phones were MIMO phones back in the day. I'm wishing to buy the first ever prepaid TMN MIMO phone. Also planning to buy an AG 9050. Here's a Sony Ericsson V800 on Vodafone. Here's a Sharp GX17. I showed this one in part 1, but I'm showing it again since I put in the wrong, because I accidentally put in the working ones while this was untested. All three on Vodafone. Here's the i9. Don't have a charger for this one. Also don't have charger for these. Here's a Sony Ericsson W205. No charger for this one. Here's a Motorola Flare. This one's from 1995. And the Ericsson GF197 or 198 is from 2003. Funny enough. This one, I don't have the dock for this one. Here's this Mobicom G135. This one, I don't have the charger for this one either. Here's a AG telephone. I've forgotten. Don't have a charger for this one. Here's another Alcatel One Touch Max. No charger for this one. Lastly, for the phones is the Ericsson T10S. This one don't have the charger for this one. Now these final devices are tablets and consoles. Let's begin. This here is the eStar Beauty 3, not eStar, Slackline tablet. Here's a Cliff tablet. Same thing as the Slackline tablet, but different brands. I have two eStar Beauty 3s. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they stopped working somehow. I have two consoles here, the PSP 1000 first. They do work. I think they're dead. Talking about dead, let's unlock these devices. So this is phone collection for December 2023. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah,